With this video, we will be doing JK Recording 7, and if you want to help this channel and the content I'll be making, please help support our merchandise, our Patreon, our Discord, and our Twitter. All links are in the description. If you didn't hit that like button, make sure you hit the like button. Trying to get the channel to grow, and the only way we're going to do this if you like, share, and comment on the content. So without further ado, let's get into JK. Let's go! Chi, get the yayo.
Get the yayo.
Security from the airport. Look, they be out there waiting for me at the airport. He was gonna go through that. He didn't come to just like this. It's gonna take him forever to get there. You gotta keep bowing. Yeah, it's crazy. Yo, look how many people in there. Just look like a mini concert.
Yeah. And
you see yours represent that Calvin Klein. I see the CK on him.
Yeah, he's out there.
Do we got the white Air Ones on? Don't like some white Air Ones.
Crispy.
Big behind bubbles. I look like Cali. Cool, I'm a beast. Day one of recording.
좋은 아침이라고 하긴 아침은 아니구나. 오늘 녹음을 잘 해놔야. 앤드류라고 그 미국의 유명한 프로듀서 분이 한 분 계신데 어떻게 잘 연결이 돼서 처음으로 타지에서.
He said that wrong. He was like, he's a famous artist. I mean, he's a famous producer, and we got to work with him. No, it's the other way around. He got to work with you. It's the way you have to look at it.
그 미국의 유명한 프로듀서 분이
somehow we got. They be so humble with it, like they be mad humble, like they don't know who they are. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to work with him. Nah, y'all the biggest thing in music right now. So anybody that get to work with y'all, it's a pleasure to work with y'all right now.
Yeah, and you know, it's just a testament to how they got there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? By being the humble person in the room, you pick up a lot.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's in your best interest to act like you know nothing.
I heard that before.
처음으로 타지에서 심지어 또 한국 사람도 아니에요. 외국 사람이랑 같이 작업을 하게 됐습니다.
Yo,
dang,
I'm loving this outfit from Stitch Fix.
This look is definitely going.
팀 노래도 아닌 제 노래의 공식 스케줄은 이게 처음인 거죠. 하는데 얼마나 걸리지? 얼마 안 걸리네.
Gotta warm the vocals up.
빨대 발성을 빨리 내 걸로 만들어야 되는데. 시작한 지 얼마 안 돼가지고 또 이 발성에 대해서 이것저것 찾아보다가 한번 목이 간 적이 있어요. 그래서 어떻게 하지 하다가 빨대 이 발성법이라고 해야 되나? 이거에 대해서 연구를 한 그 어떤 영상이 있어요.
There's nothing worse as a artist than losing your voice. It's almost like being an athlete and you pull a hamstring. Like, you need that to do what you do. So I can only imagine what people go through, or artists go through when they lose their voice. I know I heard stuff like they would sip tea or not talk for a couple days to give their vocal cords rest. But that's all they got to go through just to keep their vocals where they're supposed to be.
The only thing I could think of to relate is if, like, I broke a finger. Like, if I broke this finger playing saxophone,
yeah,
it'd be a little crippling.
Yeah.
I need that.
Facts.
그래서 그거 보는데 성대 밸런스를 맞춰주는 역할을 한다고 하길래 아니 이거는 해봐야겠군 이래가지고 하는데 딱 뭔가 내가 안 되는 부분이 이 걸리더라고요. 빨대 할 때.
This is like the stuff people don't see, like with athletes when they in the gym practicing all this time to get ready for a game, and it's like with the artists have to go to get ready for a song or the stuff they gotta go through. Like people just think they just go in the booth, bang the song out, go about their day, but it's actually a process to get to vocals where they need to be at. And I'm glad we get to see stuff behind like this behind the scenes that actually what the artists go through. Because a lot of people are like they just don't understand like what they go through.
Yeah, it'd be a lot, and a lot is required. A lot of headspace, a lot of peace and creativity to flow. You know what I'm saying? And in the midst of total silence, of the absence of energy, you need to find energy, but it has to be positive energy to create, and then you got to get back to that silence. It's a process, man.
Yeah.
It's interesting to be able to get in and look on it.
Right.
네. 이거 그걸 제 걸 만들고 있죠 지금. 이따 해보자. 부딪혀보자. 방송님 안녕하세요.
Jung. Nice studio.
피디 안녕하세요.
It's a nice studio.
He really loves that song. Yeah? You like the song? Smash.
야,
Smash.
One listen.
너무 잘해야 되는데.
I need to do well. It's a lot of pressure on me.
와, 사운드. 그 곡을 딱 처음 들었을 때도 방 PD님이랑 저는 굉장히 이거 너무 좋다. 그냥 뭔가 저도 이제 많은 아티스트를 봤을 거 아니에요. 무대 영상도 보고 실제로 콘서트도 가고.
Just looking at this, I wonder what made them make that decision on going to a producer outside of your normal producers. You know, most labels, they have in-house producers, and most people get their beats just from the in-house producers that's already around. So I wonder who made the decision, or what made them make the decision. Like, we're going to go outside of our producers that have been giving us hits for the last 10 years and leave that responsibility to someone else.
Yeah, that's a lot of trust.
Yeah.
Extremely quickly.
Yeah.
Like with no regard for anything,
Mm-hmm.
and that says a lot about the lack of connection that's really there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because in that amount of time, I'm believing in you.
Yeah.
I'm not just going to throw you to the wayside. So
Yeah.
something has happened that has diminished that bond.
Or they could be just trying new sounds. As you get older, as artists, you want to try new sounds. You want to try new producers, especially if you know these producers. This could be a producer you already know about that been successful. Let's just say you had you was an artist coming up, but you always knew who Dr. Dre was. You're gonna want to work with Dr. Dre if you got the chance to. And I think these are probably producers that he probably wanted to work with because they know their music. They know all the groups, everybody that's doing music. They know more than just BTS. Right. So they know these producers that have been making hits for other people. A sound you probably going for, and this guy's good at making that sound. Yeah.
But then you also have to think about where sound is going.
Yeah.
So you don't end up in a time capsule.
Right.
So that's where you have where it's hard to find producers because a lot of them can get stuck in time warps. There are far and few in between that actually can transcend with the times.
It seemed like when he went into the studio, if I'm reading this correctly, they already had the beat in the song already made. Almost like JD when he was doing for Bow Wow. And you come in the studio, everything's already laid out for you. You just got to do your part and laying down the vocals. But the beat's already picked and the song is already wrote.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
보고 근데 딱 그 곡을 부르는 제 모습이 딱 그려졌어요. 뭔가 좀 더 성숙해져서 돌아와서 탁 그거를 무대에서 탁 했을 때 이거 진짜 멋있겠다. 너무 마음에 들었고 그래서 흔쾌히 한다고 했던 것 같아요.
To do something with this kind of a beat, I've never heard him on doing something that's just a slightly different but like works for them. It's reminiscent of maybe other things that the way he's singing, but it's over like a new type of groove for him.
All right, let's start with the verse. Okay. Let me know. Yeah. Let me know how your level is, if you want me to turn your voice up or down, or the track up into anything. Just let me know, okay?
1, 2. Weight of the world on your shoulders. I catch your waist and need your mind. I must be favored to know you. I take my hands and trace your lines.
이런 식으로 작업하면 어떤 결과물이 나올까?
It's like I could see what he's saying with that because I never heard JK on this style until he started doing songs for this album, and it almost gave me to feel like It's almost like they was putting him in like a Justin Timberlake type of. You could hear Justin Timberlake on this beat, and you could hear that poppy sound. It's like a Justin Timberlake sound from when he first broke up from NSYNC. That's the feeling that it gave me, and we never heard really JK in that lane from the stuff we reacted to and we heard from him so far.
Right, and I like the feel.
It's a great feel for him.
It's a great feel,
and it's
for
a
him.
wide open. It's a wide open because no one else is doing that, and it haven't been done since Justin did it.
And he seems really relaxed. In doing that and creating that, it seems like everything seems to be fun music.
Right.
And I think it's a good move for him.
Yeah, and it's definitely something that I felt like, and it did. We acting like this song didn't come out already. But this is a good American type of feel that would do good in the American type of crowd. So I can see why they picked this type of song from. I bet it did great, we know, but from the feel of the song, from hearing it, you could see what they're trying to do with JK and the direction they're going in with JK. And it's definitely a whole different direction.
궁금증도 있었고, 그래도 BTS라는 팀의 보컬이 여기 와서 녹음하는데 프로듀서가 실망하면 어떡하지 뭐 이런 걱정 되게 많이 했었는데 되게 혼란스럽지만은 되게 긍정적으로 바라왔던 것 같아요, 모든 과정. 네.
Yes. Great. One more.
Oh, 이런 식으로.
And see, I can already tell why this producer is a great producer. From what I'm seeing right here, it's giving me Dr. Dre vibes. Don't sing it like that, sing it like this. He already know what he wanted to sound like and what he want to hear already. So that already know you in the upper echelon of producers because you know exactly what you want to hear. It's giving me like Dr. Dre. Do it again, one more time. Let's punch it again. That's what all the greats do. They're not going to let you get away with one try. Nah, we need running back.
We're going to have to do that again.
Yeah, facts.
하는구나. 깜빡한데.
I'm sweating.
My inspiration is just
Dang,
flowing.
they ain't gonna get their money.
Sing along with that for a couple times. With. Ready?
Okay.
It's the way that you can ride. It's the way that you can ride. Think I'm meant to win another life. So break me up another dime. Pretty good. Few time with.
Yeah.
Few time with that. Good. You wrap around me and you give me life.
It's making me think back when I was in the studio. Man, he was talking about a few times with. He was talking about with the song playing in his ear, with the voice he just laid down, and then a few times without it, where he don't hear nothing at all, and you're just gonna pick out the best. You're just gonna pick the best of how it came out, and just punch everything in.
I've been fucking it right.
He said it. He said it. I knew it would work.
You can do it like, it's fine.
You know when artists start coming out the coast, trying to get busy.
Yeah.
Trying to get busy. I'm getting hot. Let's get comfortable.
Let's get loose.
And that Calvin Klein t-shirt, that's on hard.
내가 잘 불렀는지 언제 어떻게 불렀는지 기억이 안 나는 거예요. 그리고 발음적인 부분도 내가 못하면 안 되니까. 근데 그것도 노력 되게 많이 했어요, 발음도. 언제 노래 부를 때 외국 가수들이 R 발음을 빼는지 아니면 언제 뭐 어떤 걸 묵음 처리를 하는지 어떤 거는 발음을 어떻게 돌려서 하는지 이런 것도 저는 굉장히 열심히 카피를 많이 했었고 내가 그냥 딱
And that's something that I never even thought about. Because he's still in the process of learning English, and it was an English song, and how he might have some problems pronouncing or singing some of the words. Because, you know, different languages, you roll your tongue differently. And, you know, when we try to do Spanish, I could never roll my tongue with the R's and all that type of stuff. Yeah, I can't do all that. But I never thought about the struggle he would have to go through singing the song. So I'm actually glad that we're watching it, so you get to see the trials and tribulations he's faced just to give us that song.
Yeah, articulation is important.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? And not only saying, but the notation and where you're placing the syllables.
Yeah.
Like it's real.
Yeah.
You could turn a beautiful song into some muddy mess.
Yeah, real quick. Yeah.
따라하는 게 아니다. 굉장히 많은 노력을 했다. 네.
It's the way that we can yeah.
Stuff like that.
It's the way that we can ride. It's the way that we can ride.
This part.
You love when I jump right in. All of me, I'm all for it. Show you what devotion is. Deeper than the ocean is. Stop.
Okay.
You love when I jump right in.
That is the best producers to work with. They will guide you through step by step of it. So there's really no way you can mess this song up, because you have somebody telling you this is exactly how you're supposed to do it. A lot of producers can't do that. That's a certain few that come to my head, like Pharrell, Jermaine Dupri, a little bit Dre, but he's not going in depth like he's going with you get what I'm saying? Yeah, there's few that are like that. And that's great that he got somebody on the team, and now I can see why they picked him, because they already knew like what type of producers he is, and he was a B like this with it. Like when you go see Jermaine Dupri, you know the song is laid out, the beat is laid out. I'm gonna tell you everything. You just come in the studio and it's all done.
Deliver what he asked for.
Yeah, that's it.
All of me, I'm a foreign. Show you what devotion is.
Yeah! Again. Deeper. Yeah, deeper. Yeah, like that.
Deeper than the ocean is.
Yes.
Deeper than the ocean is.
It's pretty good? Yeah. Okay, give me one. We go. Deeper than the ocean is.
And he can sing too.
Yes. Deeper than the ocean is.
Woo! Just do loving you.
Loving you right.
That's
right
it.
there. That's it. Even I heard that.
Night after night, I'll be loving you right.
Pretty great.
You're up around me and you keep me right.
Woo!
You can hear little parts where they changed it though on the song.
좀 좋아해줘서 일단 처음에 엄청 긴장 많이 했었는데 좀 많이 풀렸어요. 녹음을 하면서. 그리고 그런 과정도 캐치를 이렇게 빠르게 했어야 돼가지고.
And to me, I was getting the same feeling. First of all, when you walk into the studio, the ambiance of the studio means a lot. Just like a cool, relaxing studio. And the guy that he's working with, he sounds like he's cool, he's down to earth, he feels relatable. So it seemed like in that situation, it's easy to get comfortable fast, because to me, it's like a comfortable situation. Especially when me just looking as producer, I could tell he really knows what he's doing. And I would get comfortable with him too, because he's the way he's leading you. You ain't comfortable like, oh, you know what you're talking about. Oh, you sing too. Oh, you're not just another producer.
Yeah, and it's easier to take the suggested guidance.
Yeah.
When someone's like, it's visual and auditory at its finest.
Yeah.
Like you're seeing it happen.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, it just sounds a little better here. Okay, yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
This is what you're looking for, but this is what I need.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to deliver. Yeah,
Yeah.
saves a lot of time.
Yeah, definitely.
노래 굉장히 많이 늘을 것 같았고, 그래서 앞으로 기회가 되면은 이런 경험을 좀 많이 조금 더 해보고 싶어요.
Okay, play that one back.
I got the pleasure of being right next to him in the same room while we were recording, and we both don't have the same dominant language, but we were able to communicate so well together through music. Musically, we were able to make an amazing song together, and that's the power of music. So it was pretty powerful experience.
And that's what we notice, and we say that all the time, because we deal in a lot of music that we can't translate, don't even understand. We got a lot of reactions out there that don't even have closed captions. It's just the song and the power of the music. We could feel it, and we could get a lot of the emotion off. So music does has its own language. Depending on what language it's in, it still has that energy and that vibe, and we all go off energies and vibes, and you could kind of understand where they're trying to go with it through the language of music.
Yeah, I totally agree with all of that.
It's for me.
Dang, they trying to get every penny out of this joint.
Night after night, I'll be fucking you right.
That's it.
That's the one.
That's it.
Superstar.
Superstar.
Can you sing live? And that's why not. Just keep singing after it. Yeah.
You're up around me and you give me life, and that's why night after night.
Perfect. Perfect. I love that.
좀 더 호흡을 빼도 될까요?
Is your mind?
Try again.
Yeah.
I can't show waste and need your mind.
Yeah, exactly. What's up? This is Circuit, music producer, songwriter. 7 is a song I did with Andrew Watt and John Bellion and Teron Thomas. It's just a really kind of fun, upbeat song. It was amazing. He was amazing. He's such a sweet guy, really, you know, really humble and like kind of, you know, soft-spoken, but like beneath the soft exterior, he's like, you know, amazing. Like he's super talented and like amazing voice. I think it's his like versatility, you know, he can kind of do it all, and he can, you know, he's not afraid to try any different style or to try it singing in a different way. He's very like, he's a chameleon. He can kind of mold into any different kind of song. And yeah, I mean, he's got a great, beautiful high falsetto, and he can do strong, powerful notes too. I mean, yeah, just really pleasing to hear sing. I'm really excited about it. I mean, ever since we made it, we've always loved it, and really happy to have Jung Kook on it, and glad it's going to be out in the world.
You're up around me and you give me life, and that's why night after night.
That was fire!
Every hour, every minute, every second.
Good? Yeah? Okay. Great. Okay. You know, night after night, I'll be fucking you right 7 days a week. Okay. Let's get doubles.
You know, night after night, I'll be fucking you right 7 days a week.
Woo!
Woo!
Yes. Good. Okay.
일단은 그냥 인정을 받을 수 있는 곡 하나라도, 그리고 내가 뭔가 랜덤으로 노래를 듣다가 이 노래 왜 좋다처럼 그냥 팬들도 사람들도 그렇게 느꼈으면 좋겠어요. 되게 자연스럽게 들렸으면 좋겠어요. 곡 자체가.
He's a huge star, and he's had huge hits. He was so open and willing to try. Like, so many people would just sing the song and then be like, okay, I'm done, sounds great. And he was just willing to go and go and go and go until it was right. He's not doing that for everyone else to hear. He's doing that for himself. He's doing.
Yeah, and he understand that he's going into a new market. So when you're going into a new market, you gotta put a little bit of trust in the people that already been in that market for a long time, that you're trying to get into and already had hits in that market. So if I was him, I would have some trust in the guy too, because first of all, I was sent to you for a reason. JK don't get sent to any producer. Right. Let's be clear about that. Yeah. I was sent to you for a reason, and just the fact that I see JK with him, I know that he got a long list of people he worked with and a bunch of hits that he did. Even when I was watching this, I'm like, when I'm done with this, I'm going to go look this guy up and see who he worked with, and different stuff like that. But I like what I'm doing right here, and I like these two pairing. This right here was a good pairing for his first songs breaking into the States, because this, you could tell. We're only getting clips. We're not getting the whole session. I could tell this guy really knows what he's doing.
Yeah, because it just seems like his song acts as more of a blueprint at this point. Yeah. And they're just trying to reach the end results. Yeah. They got some screws and bolts in there that they just don't need. Yeah. So they're just refining it, working on those specific details that would enhance the song and not take away from the character of what it is that he created itself.
And the producer got a good point there. A lot of artists who have hits, who have the stature of JK, they think that they all that. And you can't tell them, like he said, do it over again. What do you mean I gotta do it over again? I do everything perfect. I do everything great. What do you... And he said they just would have laid it and left, but he kept doing it over and over. And I think that's the difference between him and a lot of artists. And I'm pretty sure he liked working with JK, and it's a lot of artists that after he got done working with him was like, I'm never working with them again. It was too difficult. Too difficult. And I didn't even get what I wanted out of them, because they was trying to tell me about my job and how to do my job. Yeah. Like I didn't just hear what I just heard. Right. It's crazy.
Doing that for himself, because he knows he can get it better and he knows what he can do. He was a perfectionist. And as a producer, what more can you ask for when you're working?
And I can say that about all of them. The whole group is professionalists. They'll do it over and over, time and time again. We've seen it time and time again. And that's why they're in the position that they're in, because they don't mind doing it until it's right.
with an artist, you know? It was such a positive experience. I mean, he has such an incredible range, and his ability to go between the two like that was amazing and is all over the record.
Come on, man.
Thank you. That's a crazy song, right? That was hard work. Great job.
Thank you.
Great job. We're gonna do more.
More?
Not tonight.
Right now.
Right now. Let's do another two.
You thought we were done? No.
나와서 딱 들었을 때는 괜찮더라고요. 되게 기분이 좋았어요. 기분 좋았고 이렇게 하니까 되는구나. 이렇게 어려운 것도 할 수 있으니까 좀 자신감도 생겼던 것 같고 내가 좀만 더 노력하면은 못하는 곡이 없게끔 내가 잘하면 만들 수도 있겠다라는 그 자신감이 좀 생겼던 것 같아요. 경험으로서도 너무 좋고.
It sounds like what I'm hearing from is he challenged himself as an artist. I already know I do this stuff well, but let me try to do other stuff that I might not do as well. And it's like a motto we be saying, sometimes you gotta get comfortable being uncomfortable. Because once you do that, you assume be comfortable in stuff that you wasn't uncomfortable in. But the only way to get there is you gotta do it. You gotta experiment and try with it, like he's doing. And I'm pretty sure there's gonna be different stuff that he's gonna try, because what I noticed in BTS, they show a lot of range and trying different stuff, trying different sounds. None of their songs really sound alike. They try to do different stuff. So I don't see why he wouldn't do that just when he was single, because he know that formula works. Let me hit different stuff. Let me hit different crowds. Let me add different stuff to the music.
Yeah, and that's the best way to really get the results you want.
And to grow as an artist.
Trial and error.
Yeah, it's the only way to grow.
You can't be
afraid to fail.
You can't be like you gotta embrace failure too.
Yeah.
You gotta take shots. You gotta take chances. You gotta know. You gotta do everything big. Like big and wrong is better than small and wrong. But at least big and wrong, I know not to do that.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe I can tweak it. It's not what you want.
It's all learning lessons at the end of the day.
That's it.
고 자극으로서도 너무 좋았고 또 이거를 함으로써 또 목표가 자연스럽게 또 생기니까. 목표라면 목표는 곡이 잘 되는 거죠. 잘 되고 또 이거를 바탕으로 필요한 게 나한테 있을 거거든요. 그럼 그런 것도 또 하게 될 거고 자연스럽게 해야 될 거고 미래가 바뀌었죠. 이것 때문에 지금 올리가 없었으면 지금 집에서 또 뒹굴뒹굴 거리면서 그 들기름 막국수 만들어가지고 먹으면서 애니메이션 보고 있겠죠.
An amazing experience for me to get to be a part of the beginning of this next chapter, you know, and hearing him on his own on this song, it's like pretty clear how massive of a run this guy is about to go on. So it's pretty dangerous what's about to happen.
It's crazy. And that's what I was saying when I was saying in a couple of videos ago. I was like, yo, JK's about to really blow. And people were saying he already blew. And I'm like, I know that. So I go to the next level. Even though he was at the top level, he's about to go to a lot of to the next level. And what I was telling you about that is the question I asked myself, and I asked you the same question. If we was not reacting to BTS, would we know who JK was right now, today? And the answer to that question is probably no. You get what I'm saying? But between what he's doing, between the Central C song, the Lotto song, and the Jock Hollow song, he would have made it on our radar between one of them songs. You get what I'm saying? That's what I meant by really blow, because a lot of people know who he is, but it's a lot of people in the United States that doesn't know who he is, who's about to find out who he is. And that's what I meant by he's about to blow. Like everyone's gonna know who he is outside of K-pop.
Yeah.
Yo, that look good. With an A1 steak sauce. Oh, that beer nice and cold. You can tell that thing cold.
That's how you drink a beer.
No, that's how you drink a beer after you get off of work.
Yeah.
The long day at work. Like, oh.
Yeah, period. Like, I ain't even thinking about nothing else.
Yeah, facts. He said, that's it.
꿈, 목표, 뭔가 또 생각이 바뀌거나 든 게 있어요?
저는 한국인이지만 음악적으로 한국적인 그 가요 느낌과 팝적인 거를 넘나드는 그런 유일무이한 가수가 되고 싶습니다. 내가 장르 다 씹어 먹을 거예요.
I'm gonna put that back up there.
가수가 되고 싶습니다. 내가
Yeah. Great minds think alike.
Yeah, and I be liking that, and I be saying like the more and more we be doing like BTS, I be like the more and more like we got their mindset, and that's why I really rock with them. It's the same same goal. We're trying to cross all genres. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to just
Just here. This is all we see. Blinders. Nah, the world occurs. I need to be in on all that.
That's my guy.
장르 다 씹어 먹을 거예요. 할 수 있다면 지금 일단 이렇게 하고 나중에 이제 라틴 쪽 가고 여기 오페라 쪽 가. 지금 일단 이렇게 하고 나중에 이제.
And it was just like I was saying in the other BTS videos with Papa Dang, I think that's his name, when he was saying Latin and all that. And I'm like, it just makes sense to be in more genres, more people gonna know who you are. And it was just like with us, we knew that more people would find out about us reacting if we was in more genres of reacting. That's why we was doing the Spanish. That's why we was doing the UK. That's why we was doing America. That's why we was doing Mexico. That's why we was doing Africa. And then we even took it a step farther in the past week. We started doing boxing. We started doing rugby. Today, pool table. And on today's schedule, we have soccer.
Yeah.
But it's being in everything.
Yeah, even in the Philippines, we outside.
Being everything. It's possible.
Everything and everywhere.
Yeah. It just makes sense.
라틴 쪽 가고 여기 오페라 쪽 갔다가 여기 뮤지컬 쪽 한번 가보고.
Opera. He's getting his hands into everything. Didn't we do some opera? I remember I was like,
we did.
What was that? That was opera. Like when he said it.
Now you got me thinking because it had like it looked like a movie was into it also.
He'll come to me later, but we did some opera. Yeah.
성악까지 다 해가지고.
Classic singing.
성악이요.
Classical singing.
아 모르겠으니 많은 관심 부탁드립니다.
I didn't catch that. My fault.
등에 많은 관심 부탁드립니다. 오늘 더 멋있어질 거예요. 저는 제 나침반 보고 갑니다.
Follow my own compass.
Yeah.
Exactly what we doing. We follow our own compass. There's nothing like what we're trying to do. We're just following our own compass, and it's like a JK mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like just follow your own compass. Don't try to do what everyone else doing. And I always said it. I said it for a while. You know, I'll be quoting. I live in the future. I was like, Lamar, what we doing is so far left. As far as what people see in the reaction game, they're not gonna truly understand it to 2024. You remember I kept always saying that. I was like,
when they see it though.
Yeah. After you see it a while, then it's gonna make sense to you. But when you first see it, it's like, what is Trey doing? Like, what is he doing? And I kept telling you, yo, Lamar, have faith. They're not gonna understand till 2024 because I have to paint the picture. And I was explaining to you like, it's like a painter painting the picture. They only got half of the picture what I'm trying to do, and they're not gonna understand until we give them the other half, and then it will make sense.
네, 감사합니다. 사랑.
Love you. I didn't know this guy made all these songs. I thought he was going to come from one song. Now that we're seeing more what he did with JK, it makes more and more sense on why they went and seen this guy. Because everything he gave him was a banger.
Yeah, that's it.
Everything he gave him was a banger. And I can see why he's seen him now. I thought he did one song, though. And you would know what would have been dope because I'd be liking to see stuff in detail. I would have liked to see like the behind the scenes, like who picked Lotto, who picked Jack Harlow, who. No, well, that Central C song is not their song. But I wouldn't want to know, like, who picked them artists and how did they go about picking. All right, we're going to put Lotto on this one. Okay, we're going to put Jack Harlow on this one. I wish I would have seen that. And I also would have liked to see Lotto in the studio doing her part. And you get what I'm saying? And Jack Harlow doing his part. You know what I'm saying?
Recorded at the same time? Or
you could tell it was different. Yeah, man. You could tell. Or they would have been in this
right,
shots.
in the shot. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. My boy tatted up like an essay. Stay with that Calvin Klein on. Showing a helicopter. That look nice. I never been on a helicopter. You been on a helicopter before? No, me neither. Guy in the club was lit. He in the club? My boy out here living his best life. He out here living his best life. Shouts out to him as he should. He work hard. You gotta play hard. You gotta rewind. It cannot be just work all the time.
You gotta unwind, relax, man.
Yeah.
Everybody get a moment.
Yeah.
Just don't be mad when it's my moment.
Facts.
You get to enjoy yours. I'm going to enjoy mine.
Facts. I went to a concert here. I love that hotel for room service. Time to go to bed. It's TRE-TV. Let's get it.
This is Lamar Wilson here, representing Ghetto Action News Network _ all lower cases.
No spaces.
And you can find us on Facebook. And when you do, make sure you hit that like button. Go ahead and hit the like button. I'm going to get right into this Jung Kook 7 recording film. This was definitely interesting just to see kind of the environment leading up to the recording. Kind of get to understand the headspace a little better. You see him working on vocal exercises, just trying to be in tip-top shape to put out a tip-top product.
Right.
And as you watch the video, you get to see the persistence and meticulous nature of what he puts into his creating process. There were language barriers between him and the producer, but musically they were able to understand each other perfect, and they were able to translate his thoughts into the sound that we hear, and I think it came out wonderful. This was amazing, interesting watch. Still have a lot of questions, but I think this was dope. What do you think?
I think this was a dope piece to watch. They kept telling me to watch it. I kept meaning to do it. Somehow it slipped through the cracks. Somebody mentioned it again yesterday, and I said, I'm doing this today. That's why we're doing it. I'm glad I did it. It was just nice to see JK and what he go through with his music. We got the finished product. But me personally, I like to know how stuff is made and creator. I'm a creator. I like to know how other people create, and it was just nice to see, and I thought it was dope. And from this, what I seen here, and just from hearing him talk, I could tell what the album was going to sound like a little bit. It was like I was saying in the beginning of this video before he started talking. It's going to be a lot of different stuff on this. I wouldn't be surprised if I heard Spanish on this album. I wouldn't be surprised if I heard Afro beats on this album. I just expect to hear a lot of different sounds, because you could tell he's trying to go to a lot of different genres. And I said it's like a lot of stuff he was saying is like a lot of stuff like we believe over here. Let's try to get in as many genres. Let's try to just do something that never been done before. And what he's talking about something that was never being done before. And the same thing we talk about over here. It's like, yo, we're gonna go so left with this that when we see other people do it, we know they're copying us. You get what I'm saying? And we see it.
We see it.
It's like every day now we turn on YouTube, we see people directly copying our format. It's like every day. We cannot go a day and not see people copy our format.
Emulation is the greatest form of flattery.
Yes, but I knew that was going to happen because it's a copycat league. People copy what they seen before. TRE-TV, they never seen it before. You get what I'm saying? So it's like people didn't even know you could get away with that. You could get away putting all these genres on one channel. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
You can make all these people blend together. Yes, you can. So now people seeing someone do it. You know what I'm saying? We're not.
All those different races could actually coexist.
Yes.
Yes, they can.
And it's like the thing why people never. I feel like people never do it before because we talk about it all the time. They scared to fail. They think every video they put out need to have a lot of views. And I understand how YouTube works. If you don't have that subscription base on your platform, that video's not supposed to take off. And we call it all the time. We just got to build that. We got to build that genre right there.
Yeah.
So to build it, you got to put out videos that's not going to do good. It might do 100 views. It might do 200 views. But if you keep doing it, it's going to build. To me, it's just common sense. But people don't want to go through the build stage. They want people to look at their channel and be like, "Oh, this guy loves the views." I don't care about these views. Because what do I say the same thing to you all the time? I'd be like, Lamar, is anybody gonna remember what views we had today 6 months from now?
Not at all.
So why would I be overly concerned about this one day when I know no one's gonna remember this? Not even 6 months, a month from now.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what views we got a month from now on whatever videos we did a month? No.
Not at all.
So I just keep that in mind, saying that approach, but a lot of people don't want to take that because they want everything. I mean, just keep doing what works for you. To me, I'm looking at it like they looking at it. I think this was a great video, and I can't wait to get into our next BTS episode. But until then, it's your boy TRE-TV, and I'm out.